I mean, how do you, I guess, navigate who kind of matches up with who a little bit differently?
Well, we've played them once, right?
Yeah.
In the preseason. Yeah, okay.
Well,
yeah,
twice.
Twice.
Once, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, we've got the matchups that we know that we want to look at. Obviously, last year we played them in a pivotal game, and so we've seen them, we know them. They're an extremely talented team. Obviously played last night. So we have the matchups that we want to put out on the floor against them, but we also have a rotation that we want to put out on the floor and get the guys comfortable with. So there'll be a flow to the game that the matchups that we put out there, which I don't want to give you, you know, we will see how they go, and we're ready to make our adjustments as need be.
Just in terms of, you know, all of the noise that's going on right now, you stepping up as the interim coach, like how do you kind of, you know, give that message to the players to just block out all the noise and just focus on the game at hand?
It's for all of us, and what it is we have a game tonight, and we're going to play in, you know, what, an hour and a half or whatever time frame it is, and what I think we've all done a great job of is focusing on the task at hand. And on today's what, Friday, so on Wednesday the task was, let's have a good practice, and we did that. The guys were really good, good energy. Then, you know, without going into all the details, the next day was, okay, we have to have another good one, and we have to start doing our work to prepare for the game. And so we've had 2 good practices, but what matters is the test we're about to face here. And so the task at hand is the most important thing.
Joe, with such a quick turnaround, how do you decide what to tweak, what to still keep without losing any type of continuity?
Yeah, that is a difficult part, and for the most part you have to stay consistent with a lot of things that have been done. The decisions to tweak whatever needs to be tweaked are probably more subtle at first. You know, maybe try out a few things without going into detail. We did try some things yesterday at practice just to take a look at it. Not sure they gave us anything to really put forth in a game, but you know, we do have a comfort level in certain areas that we want to keep, and then as we go forward and we see other changes that need to be made, we'll take care of that.
Joe, a lot of times with the mid-season coaching change, there can be just that sense of resurgence for a team walking in. Did you get any sense of that for tonight's game, with it being just the first game?
No, what I really got was sort of what we talked about a little bit ago, is we have a task at hand. And again, it almost sounds boring, but we had practices that we had to, for example, you had the guys Cleveland got to play last night, right? So they had a little bit of their rust taken off. And, you know, you watched the game and there were shots that I was like, ooh, you know, that guy normally makes that shot. I mean, obviously Evan Mobley had a pretty good game. But I know they now have that under their belt. And so for us, that's sort of you know, normally the back-to-back isn't ideal. It's tough on your legs and things like that. I think in this case, I'll be curious to see how we start and how you know, just in terms of having knocked that rust off of having not played for a while. So really for us, it's been task at hand, and tonight it's going to be this game, and we really need to try and get to our rhythm as quick as possible.
Is there any update you can provide on the progression that John has made in the protocol, and is, for instance, Sunday a possibility?
Yeah, he is out tonight, but we are continuing, you know, through the protocol process, and you know, the medical staff will continue to update us, as you would imagine.
Any final questions? Thanks, Joe.
Yep. Thank you.